Hey everybody, this is Patrick Sciacca, Editor-in-Chief of Yachting Magazine. We are here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show over at Horizon. I am here with Roger Sowerbutts from Horizon Yachts, and we're here today to bring you the Horizon FD80. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm glad to be here and glad to be on this wonderful yacht.
Thank you, yeah.
So FD, what does that mean?
It means fast displacement. It was a hull form that was developed, started about 10 years ago with Cor D, naval architect from Holland, and John Liu and our team at Horizon. And it was in a way to try and get a boat that would go faster than displacement speeds, but at displacement comfort. So to be able to get to the Bahamas in a realistic time frame, but with the comfort of a displacement boat. So this was developed in conjunction with Cor and our naval architect. So fast displacement was the name given to it.
So to that end, what's the power in this boat and what kind of performance do you see in the boat?
This boat has the V8 MAN 1300s. The displacement of the boat, it actually weighs close to 200,000 pounds. But the volume in the boat is just amazing, as you'll see. An Ondeck Master in an 80-foot boat is unusual in itself. But just the exterior spaces, and with the fast displacement hull form, it allows us to move the beam a lot further forward before diving in. So it gives us a tremendous amount of interior volume. So the whole design was designed to accommodate the weight and give us enhanced performance at anything from an 8 to a 16 knot cruise speed.
So at an 8 knot cruise speed, what kind of range are we seeing?
You'd be at just over 2,000 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you could cruise at 14 as well, or 15. This one tops out about 17 knots with these engines. We can put larger engines in, but as we said, with the fast displacement hull form, it's got that envelope of comfort for speed. So.
And one of the things that just struck me what you said is that we're on an 80-footer, and there's an Ondeck Master. So if you get a chance to see this boat, definitely check that out, because it is unusual on a boat this size, and it feels spacious inside. So in addition to the on-deck, what are the other accommodations we have here?
We have 3 staterooms down below, so you've got essentially 2 VIPs down below. They're very spacious accommodation. Then you've got a twin cabin where the bunks slide together. For crew, we've got 2 crew down aft and a beach club, which again is very unusual in a boat of this size to be able to accommodate all those features. The davit up on top is a 1,500-pound davit, which is right alongside the hot tub, which has a comfortable bar for seating alongside, which you noted earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, so the foredeck also has a very nice seating area, which is unusual again. There's just so many different areas on this boat to absorb guests. It really is an entertaining pleasure.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a ton of alfresco space on this boat, and as we're sitting here again, he was talking about the interior volume. This is a massive salon that we're sitting in, and you have the full height windows and the glass, and a lot of light comes in. Now I noticed we have light woods inside, which actually helps create that sense of volume, but what other options are in here in terms of personalizing the space with wood?
Well, this boat actually started off as an inventory boat. It's got the annie gray wood with the walnut accents, and then the owner bought the boat halfway through, so he made his own personal choices as far as soft goods, the cambrias, the different stones that were used throughout were worked with the owner. But most of what you see on board the boat is a standard features. We obviously upgraded the water maker. It's got reverso fuel polishing system. It's got an MSD headhunter sewage treatment system. So when we bring the boats in, we try and bring them in absolutely complete. And little features like the 1,500-pound davit matches with the 1,500-pound hydraulic swim platform. So going to the Bahamas, you could put the tender up top, and then when you're in the Bahamas cruising from island to island, you could put it on the swim platform. And then it frees up more space on the flybridge for entertainment. So a lot of thought has gone into the design of this.
Yeah, so you have the smart layout, you have a ton of space, and this boat is meant to travel, so I'm assuming there's a lot of redundancy built into this boat.
There is, yes. The dual PTOs off either engine, that's for the hydraulic system. It does have 0 speeds, and you've got an electric hydraulic pump, so when you're at anchor using the 0 speeds, you can run it off either generator. A lot of people will put a PTO off the generator and then you're locked into using that one. But, the flexibility and redundancy of just simple things like 2 freshwater pumps, 1 AC, 1 DC. We have inverter battery bank backup on this. So if you do anchor where there's no power and you don't want to use the generator, you can run your refrigeration, your lights, your AV from the inverter bank. So again, a lot of thought has gone into this, and most of that is driven by our owners. They're the ones who say what they want and we try and accommodate that.
So FD80, but what's the build time on a boat like this?
The actual physical build time is about 8 to 9 months. but the availability of the tooling, the mold. So if a mold takes 2 to 3 months to actually build the boat inside the mold, we can build one every 2 to 3 months. But at the moment we have quite a decent backlog. So for a boat like this, you're probably looking at 14 to 16 months.
20 to 16 months.
Yes.
So if somebody's interested in learning more about the FD80 or any of the Horizon yachts you have here, where would they go?
We have an office in North Palm Beach, one in Fort Lauderdale, and our website is horizonyachtusa.com, where you can find Matterport walkthroughs of all the boats and all the information you could need.
Awesome. Roger, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you, appreciate it. Okay.
So this is Patrick Sciacca from the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Thank you for coming aboard the FD80 with us, and stay tuned for more, because more is coming.